Heyo, how's it going? Yeah, I didn't even. This is how deaf I am. I couldn't even hear that noise. It was obviously feedbacking because I had my speakers on my laptop on, which is playing everything, and then the microphone next to it picked it up. I didn't even hear it. Amazing. Yeah, that's how bad my hearing is. It's really bad. But here we are. Marcus, hello. Jackie Boy, hello. I've opened up a lobby for some manufacturing practice. I think Jack has gone for Dodge. Is that correct? We're on qualifying trim at the moment. I choose Dodge. Awesome. Yeah, I've only my lap is only a couple of tenths faster than yours, mate. Hey, Karen, how's it going? Yeah, you've done a good time. What did you choose? Yeah, I've just done a 35.6. Oh, why am I so tired? Lambo, what a lad. You're going to learn a lot about looking after rear tyres this season, mate. There's tricks to it, and it's high gearing and throttle control. It's an interesting car, isn't it? I like it as well, but it's hard. It's so hard. Like the Ferrari. I like the Ferrari. It just... I haven't figured out rear tyre management well enough to be competitive with it over a race season. But the only way to do that is to do it anyway and get used to it. Exhibition series, that's what it's for. So yeah. Hey, Deckers is in the room. Oops. I've lowered the driver rating. Mainly so, you know, guys like Jack, Remco can join if they want, but the problem is you get a lot of random people joining who, yeah, we'll see. Ha! I am lobby master, so if I want to hoof them out I can. I probably won't, I'm not an arsehole, but yeah. Sometimes you'll get someone just doing donuts somewhere and you're like, what are you doing? Just kick them out. I wonder what WDP's gone for. I'll wait until I see him on tracker, otherwise. I'm going to have a guess right now of what I think WDP's gone for, and then we'll see if I'm right. I've literally no idea. He used Ferrari last time. So... I don't know. I'm literally guessing, completely guessing. So I'm gonna guess. What does he seem like? I'm gonna guess. I am going to guess. I can't decide. Oops. Yeah, I should stop looking at the chat. How's it going, Sam? Yeah, get involved, mate. Get involved. Yeah, you probably... I mean, that's not even a guess, really, is it? Right, WDP. I am going to guess that he has gone with... BMW. I don't know, I just keep, my brain keeps coming back to BMW. I could be completely wrong. Chances are I am. But I do wonder. Obviously, I've gone for Honda. Haha. Yeah, I've noticed that. A lot of people have gone for Corvette. There's a whole bunch of people I'm wondering. Like, for example, Mehdi has stayed with Ford. I wouldn't be surprised if TRL Adam would stay with Ford. Yeah, that's a good guess actually. I didn't think of Lexus. That's actually a good guess. But I've made my guess, so yeah. Hopefully I'm somehow right. Right, let's get some laps in. So tyre wear is relatively low. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's set at 6, but I'm wondering how it goes. Hyundai, yeah, that's another one. I think because legend has it, there's this like mythical creature with magical superpowers called Remco, and he talks about Hyundai a lot, and so I think it's kind of filtered down into the professionals as the place or the car to go for. Yeah, that's true. Hey Martin. Don't know yet. I don't know. I'm still kind of gearing up to take this stream and channel to a next level, you know, consistent times, consistent video production, all of that stuff. And as I said before, that comes after I've finished building the home studio gym in the back garden so that I can operate my main business from there. Because I've basically ditched gyms with everything going on and I'm going solo. And I think that now is the time to do it. So once that massive project is done, I can shift my focus onto this project and go a little bit more intense with it. Oh, nearly got rear-ended then. Whoa! God damn it. Right, I'm interested to see what WDB's gone for. He has gone for, drumroll, where is he? Where's his name? Oh yeah, number 6, right. Corvette! He went for Corvette. Yeah, that's not a bad choice to be fair. Not a bad choice at all. I'm wondering what some of the really big boys have gone for, or will go for. I can't imagine Williams' B-Racer not using Honda. I just can't imagine him using a different manufacturer. It'd be weird. Yeah, it is. The Group 4 Mitsu is really strong, especially around Nürburgring Grand Prix. It just seems to eat that track. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I've never really seen the Mitsubishi Group 3 anywhere. It's just never there, so for Group 4 it can be pretty hot. But yeah, he's Honda NSX for me, all the way. Whee! What's Sam in? That Beamer. Whee! What a lad. Do you know what? I'm using the BMW M6 GT3 on Sunday for that endurance race. It's a really good car, I really like it, but that's just one track. You know, what's it like everywhere else? Right, let's get a serious lap in. Thank you, Sam. I've got to remind myself not to be too aggressive on the curves here. AMG is fine, but Honda, not so curve friendly. Last time I smashed this track was with the AMG. It's so fast through those S's. Just keep it flat, just comfortably turn. The FR cars, well, it's a bit trickier. Sometimes you've got to lift a bit. That a little bit awkward through there. Right, time. Oh, just off the WDP. We didn't get a very good exit out of the final corner, so we can definitely pit that time. Rear tyres are going quite quick. I'm being quite aggressive on the rear tyres because I'm going for hot laps. It's okay actually, it's quite even. Slightly more rear tyre wear, but it's okay. It's not like, uh-oh, this is going at a rate that is completely wrong. Yeah, let's get some fresh ones. Huh. Let me see what's been chatting. Rory, I have gone for Honda. Gone for Honda. Getting away there. Yeah, that was a really good race. No, you're on time. Oh, for God's sake, you got to up your SR ranking. I put it at DRC so that, you know, more guys can come in, but I just couldn't remember the SR ranking. And I'm generally reluctant to drop the SR ranking, but that's when you get the sort of people where you're like, oh my God, go away. Generally, not like always, but generally. But I want to smash WDP's time. He's gonna finish a lap now that might pip it. So let's see. You can post links here if you want. I don't know if YouTube will allow it. I don't know, like I've tried to post links in there and the only reason it got blocked, I think, just too long. Yeah, that could be a good race, depending on fuel. I think where I might get hurt, manufacturer races, is fuel saving races, I think. I don't know, because I've noticed this is quite a revvy car. But then I remember Williams B Racer always being pretty sublime at saving fuel with the Honda, so I don't know. I'll be learning a few more things about this car as I go. I learned so much about the Mercedes over the last 6 months, so same thing happens here. no, I've got a left, too enthusiastic. Fresh tyres. Red Bull Ring, Group 2. It kind of spoils it, doesn't it? Why there? It should be one of the really big tracks like Spa or St. Croix. Group 2 St. Croix is awesome. And because the straights are so fucking massive, you might actually have a chance at getting a toe and getting past someone with the dirty air. Red Bull Ring. Yeah, Honda Manu, absolutely going for it. There's been a couple of races in the Nations Cup and daily races where I've tried both Hondas and I've just been like, oh boy, I like this. Haha. Hello Diamond Soldier, thank you very much. Much appreciated. But yeah, Honda, and I am already repping one of your gorgeous liveries. Gosh, work about, oh no, I keep, I've been dead. It's an outlap, so it doesn't matter. I basically damaged your paintwork, man. I'm sorry. So disrespectful of me. Right, let's get into the 135s. We need to get this lap pretty sorted out if we're going to do that. Left rear tyre's already worn a little bit, astonishingly. And full set, let's go. Awesome, mate. I really appreciate it. Like, I asked with the mind that I'd be perfectly okay if you were like, no, but amazing. I'm, yeah, really appreciative. So yeah, I'll do that. Thank you. Oh, I find that corner sketchy and I've ruined it already, so go again. Last first tranche. Yeah, I'm happy to do some of those, man. Happy to do some of those. Today's just a bit of testing because I want to get used to this car around Dragon Trails because I want to basically kick off the exhibition series with an absolute bang. My target is to finish in the exhibition series after 10 rounds. I'd like to shoot for the top 10, and the reason I say top 10 is there's generally less of the stronger drivers. If there was basically everyone, then I'd say top 20 would be my first goal, but I'm going to say top 15. I'd like to finish the season in the top 15. That would be very cool. Top 10 ideally. And just keep progressing from there. Maybe. I don't want to go over the top because of course you run the risk of having your account blocked because you know you're not supposed to do that. Although it is an exhibition series, so it's not as important. It's not official. But if it was a proper season and there wasn't a pandemic screwing everything up, no way. I wouldn't even risk it. Because if I could get to World Tour only to get like banned because of it, that would be really, really crap. Okay. Really? That's an interesting way of doing it. Fair enough. There's a new VQS driver just rocked in, not one that I recognise. Vanquish Esports have got some strong drivers on their team, really strong drivers. VQS Nick finished P3 in the Nations Cup, amazing. I'm not entering that corner right. Couple more quali laps. Chuchu's great. He's a great guy. Yeah, you can get banned if you do it in official season. I wouldn't risk it. I would not risk it. Yeah, this is manufacturer practice. The first round, Dragon Trail 23 awesome laps around this circuit. I like that. I'm just thinking about how to manage tyre wear in the race. So I'm going to do a couple more qualifying laps and then... it's an American guy. A couple more qualifying laps and then I'm going to basically ask the room, you know, should we have a race? Why not? Let's find out. Because we've got WDP, who's a really good benchmark for me to race against. So, you know, you can get a sense of, am I doing well or am I doing bad? Because WDP is fast! He hasn't quite nipped into the 35s yet, he's trying. I'm still chin scratching over a couple of corners that I don't feel like I've figured out yet in terms of the way you kind of enter them. I'm very used to this track with an FR car, the way you pitch it in. It's different with this car. I'm just trying to suss that out. Oh, for God's sake. Here we go. Try and get a 135. And if it doesn't work, we'll do a race. A little bit better through there. Thank you very much, Jackie boy. I still feel a little bit iffy through turns 1 and 2. I'm just a bit like, you literally clench your butt cheeks when you're about to hit that wall, or you think you might. You're like, bollocks! Compromised my exit. Just literally dropped off the other side of the curb. Testicles! Absolute friggin' testicles. One more lap. The McLaren 650S is 1 and 2 on the time trial leaderboard, which is interesting. Mid-engine, but I think it looked really, really drivable, but then I wasn't actually driving it. God, I messed up the final corner. What a vagina. I still feel like I can gain a lot more time through turns 1 and 2. I'm just not pitching it in nicely. The rest of the track, yeah, feels good. Yeah, McLaren looks well, at least around this track. What's it like on tyre wear though? Don't know. It looked really stable when I watched the replay of the P1 slot, 19 Killian. I've got some news, by the way. Well, potential news. I'm gonna explain it in the most cryptic, annoying way that I can, so that I can basically keep you all on the edge of your seats. You know, unbelievably excited by the possible news I might share. Probably not that exciting. But anyway, I do have some potential news coming up. How do I put it? I want to tease you all. Here we go. There's a change coming up. That was a lot better. Loads better. Yeah, that was better. Funnily enough, from braking earlier. Much better sector one. Ha! 2/10. Absolutely on the limit through the S's there. Don't hit the fucking wall! Oh. The first curb can lift you in an annoying way. Ah! Still not getting the final corner right. Come on. Fuck it. 35.7 is my optimal. Keep messing it up. One more go. Hey everyone. One more qualifying lap. Doesn't matter what happens. We move on. We're gonna race. Whoa, big wipe out there. I think he caught the curb funny. Oops, doodles. I wish they would do more grid starts. You know, make it the main thing. A bit like how rolling starts is the main thing in general. Swip it around to grid starts, and then every now and then do a rolling start. I think that would be really cool. I really love doing launches. Is it? Awesome! I like that. I haven't actually looked ahead through the calendar yet at all and analysed all the tracks and setups and settings. I haven't looked. Don't get in the way. Thanks, WDP. A little bit late on the throttle, but it's okay. Finally! Got the final corner right. See what that throws up for a lap time. Get in there! 35.6, that's more like it. That's more like it. That's actually my current time trial time. So if I get the technique right in time trial, how much faster are you normally compared to qualifying trim? Half a second? So that should put me into the top 10 if I hook up a lap like that. I think, I'm just guessing here. So that's a good lap. Oh yeah, I'm going to leave you all hanging because of two reasons. One, to leave you all hanging, and two, because it's not confirmed yet. It's 95% chance, so it's highly likely, so it's enough for me to bring it up. Hey Andre, how are you? It has everything to do with me being a pleb, but then everything I do has everything to do with being a pleb anyway, so that doesn't really tell you anything new. Right, so, ready all? Yeah, I set a 35.6 in the bloody time trial, so I was, like I said, I'm still figuring out turns 1 and 2, and the final turn, and where else? Turn 5, it's a little bit better as well, so that's good. So we're about to have a practice race. The Corvette is fundamentally different to the Honda in terms of fuel, tyre wear, everything, so it'll be really interesting to see me and Deckers, who are similar, how it ends up in the race, you know? No, it's not that. Although I would love to run that same endurance race again. It was so cool. Getting warmer. Might be. And I'm not going to say who I'm replying to. Many things are possible. Many things. Right, let's race. I basically just got this massive carrot and go, woo! Oh, I'm such a douchebag. I know. Okay. I'm gonna go a no slipstream lap. I'm not really interested in that. The Viper is a bit understeery. I think you have to play around with how much braking input you're using when you start lifting off and turning in. A little bit too much understeer, not enough. It's not understeer, you're carrying too much speed. Get the right amount. Yeah, I mean, anything's possible, isn't it? I mean, I might actually be replacing Lewis Hamilton at Mercedes, so... I mean, obviously that's possible. I mean, they should really, shouldn't they? I'll be like the next Max Verstappen. Except I crash more. I think that Corvette is going to be epic in the race because of... Well, fuel's not an issue, so that's helpful. If it was a fuel-saving race, I don't think the NSX would be that strong. Yeah, that's the thing with Jeremy, so it's either all or nothing. So, yeah. Pastor Maldonado is on another level. Do you remember at Spa? Was it Spa? After the race, he tried to carve up Lewis Hamilton. Like, it was after the final lap, so it was on the slowdown lap. And he carved him up, and it was like, whoa, what is that? Where did that come from? Obviously wasn't happy. Wow. I think that was 2012 season after he won in Spain. How he won in Spain and then sucked all over the place. It made no sense to me. Confusing track limits there. Mohacha, what's going on? That's better. I'm not really catching up with Jackie boys. He's getting his skates on. I think he's gone up a couple of levels in the last couple of weeks. Just sort of figured a few things out. We're in there. We're going to finish the lap anyway. Something I really like about the Honda is when you're braking really hard and as you start coming into the corner, so more so with heavy braking, if you lift off really slowly as you turn in, it's just so nice and stable, but it also rotates beautifully. You come off the brakes too quickly and it kind of goes, whoa! Yeah, but the thing is, I would do that on purpose with the AMG so as to make it rotate, but the AMG is completely different. So, you know, with the Honda being a lot more like, woohoo, you're really even smoother, basically. Especially if you don't want to wreck the rear tyres. If you're pitching it in too hard, putting too much work on the rears, it's not gonna help. WDP has just done a really good lap at 35.669, so that is just a fraction slower than the lap we did before qualifying. But he's right there with that Corvette. Right there. I remember when Corvette, Viper, what's the other one? Yeah, they basically sucked. They just weren't usable. But lately, oh yeah, and Aston Martin. But lately they have been insane. Maybe the guys at PD are like, right, nobody uses Viper, Aston and Corvette. Let's pump them up a bit. And they really have. Right, let's pull out all the stops on this lap. I think might be able to get 3 flying laps in. Maybe. Or at least you've got time to bail and start another one. Yeah. Because Hyundai used to be like, huh? But no, it's a bit more serious now. Yeah, we've got to nail our lap if we're going to beat Deckers on that. Nail it. Here we go. Really nice wide exit, entry. And send it. Let's go. You know what, I think there might be enough time for 3 flying laps, which I like. 3 is the magic number for me. Whoa, too late on the brakes. So we're not going to get pole with this lap, but we're certainly get P2. I mean, obviously we're going more faster on this lap, but I don't think it's going to be a pole lap. Too wide on the entry. Nah, I need a bit more work on the final corner. Still figuring that one out. Cool. But yeah, straight into the 35, so time lost on the final corner and turn 1. Everywhere else was fairly solid. Obviously got a bit of oversteer out of the tight hairpin. Heavy braking here and downhill just before the end of sector 2. So you turn right and then you've got the Gesticulations coming out. We got a bit of oversteer there, we lost it. That wouldn't have helped things. DMR Sam is only 4/10 off, so pretty solid there. I don't want to be holding him up. No, he's not on a fast lap, so all good. Happy for him to take my slip, no problem. I just want to look after my tyres as I go around. THR guy, he seems quicker. I wonder what car he's in. But he's normally not getting that sort of close. He'd normally be over half a second back, like, oh yeah. Interesting. Really interesting. Right, let's go. Rock and roll. No, it's still wrong. It's not terrible, but it's not. I knew I was going too fast, but I didn't want to lift. I just didn't want to lift. Right, never mind. Oh well. It was pretty valiant. Why can't I pause? I can't pause. Why not? What? Is it because it's preventing you from changing tyres? I think they've built something in. Why won't it work? No, it won't let me pause, even if there's no auto drive. What? Why is that? I can't even exit to the lobby. God's sake. I wouldn't regret it too quickly, Jack, because, you know, this is just one track. You might get to round 3 and the Dodge smashes it out of the park. I don't know what round 3 is, but yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to reply to your laugh, Sam, but I can't. It won't let me pause on both controllers. I think it's basically blocks you out or something, so that you can't jump into the pits and change tyres. Unless... No, it won't let you. Just will not let you. Because what people would do... oversteers, yeah. What people would do is they'd change their tyres beforehand, but whatever. Who cares? Right, race time. Yeah, race will be strong. Dodge will be really strong at that one. 100%. Definitely, that'll be a good one. Cheers, Deckers. Let's have a good race. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I don't know, because I used 0 on the M6 with our Sace, and it was absolutely dandy. So I think it would be more about driver technique rather than, yeah, I don't know, I'd have to actually drive the car around this track with these setups to figure that out, Sam. I might do that, so, yeah. Right. Might just shift that down a bit more, just to sort of look after tyres. I don't think fuel saving is going to be an issue. And I don't really know how long the softs are going to last. And I don't actually know what the the tyre strategy is. Don't know. Gotta wing it, basically. Oh wow, there is a bit of fuel saving involved. Ooh. I thought it wouldn't be, with 2 times tyre wear. Look how good the NSX is through there compared to the Corvette. Amazing. And I've got to get used to how to short shift this car. And that will just come with practice, really. Or is there fuel saving? A little bit, I think. I think you've also got to know when to short shift, not just do it all the time. Because you need to obviously hang on to the back of this Corvette, because if I lose it, it's not going to be easy. Luckily, this thing through the corners is really, really good compared to the Corvette. Especially through this sector. So I can really short shift through here, get close, and just make not refueling an option. A little bit of lift and coast. Whoa! That has to be the best save I've done in a while. Oh my god. Where was that when I binned it at the 2-hour endurance race and handed victory to Miro? Oh, the pain. The absolute pain. I should have creamed it. manage to feel the rear tyres? When they're going a little bit. It's getting harder to manage the rears, but it's relatively balanced, so that's good. Always gain on the Corvette through those S's. Ooh, you made a mistake. Ah! Slippery little bugger. Ah! I'm going to learn a lot about rear tyre management this season, I think. And keeping it stable, not steering too hard, but we have lost the slip. Just chuck those two slides and you lose it. I think I know what kind of a strategy I'm going to test. Soft, soft, medium, hard. 1 lap hard. That's what I'm thinking. Something like that. God damn it, you Quim. haven't managed to gain on the Corvette. It's so fast in a straight line. Ridiculous. Keep pulling away on the straights. WDP is able to make those softs last. I was maybe a bit too quick to change, but yeah, I probably was. You, I say, idiot. Tiny little mistake. Undone. Should have been gaining, but I'm not. Net neutral. I came out the pits and I was 9.3 seconds off, and I just keep making stupid fucking mistakes. Yeah, Mazda doesn't really seem to be sorted out, the Group 3 one especially. Come on, stop skidding everywhere, you dingus. This is what I need to figure out, tyre management. There he is. Keeping the car balanced even when the rear tyres are starting to go. Almost had a bit of a miscommunication there, but all good. Now, although I am faster in the corners, that helps Deckers because he can save fuel and maximise his medium tyre stint. So, odds are, at this stage, Deckers is going to win. Unless I can lose him in the corners. It's just so strong in a straight line. It's just really hard to lose him. might lose him through these S's. Yep. Medium tyres, FR, doesn't have the grip, but he managed to just about hold on to my slip. Oh, he hit the wall! He hit the chicane of death! Oh no, savage! At least I didn't do that. Although it could still happen, you know. Oh, one more lap. I need to practice knowing how to handle the car when it's like way on the rear. Which is what it feels like now. I've got reasonably even tyre wear, which is a good thing. So that's one of the first things I wanted to make sure I did right. But it's not putting too much work through the rears all the time and losing control of it. Just there, it's just still sliding. Gotta sort it out. Still. But it means you have to stay off the gas just that fraction of a second longer. And that equates to a couple of tenths a lap, sometimes more, the more times you get it wrong. And it's hard because you want to push with it, but it's actually a very difficult thing to do. You feel like you have to sort of tiptoe just to make, you know, avoid making a catastrophic mistake. Oh yeah, there's loads of laps left to bin it. Yeah, I'm just basically drifting around the corner. Not good. I don't know how much fuel Deckers has got, but probably more with that friggin' Corvette. It's amazing on fuel. Not sure how many laps you do on the hards. 2 or 3? 4? Not sure. Oh, you dingus! Ah. Yeah, that's a possible option, but I don't know if that's the best way. I don't know. I mean, I'm just sort of guessing and seeing what happens. I really didn't want to lose this slip, but I gone and lost it. I'm terrible for losing people's slipstream when I really shouldn't. get involved, Rory. You know it makes sense. Deckers has pitted and he's got the same amount of fuel as me. What's he going for? I think he's going for a true stopper. Then soft, medium. What's he on? He's on soft again. Interesting. Woo. Okay, so he is doing a similar fuel strategy to me. Fuel pit stop. In a way. I don't know how many laps he did on the medium, but... let him go, definitely. No worries, Deckers. With me on hard tyres. Ha! What is the point in battling then? Stupid. Definitely haven't been doing good laps on the hard tyres, but then they were literally the first laps I've done on them, so yeah. That's why lobby practice is important, to figure this stuff out before it matters. Oh, you absolute... I'm not going to say it. I've just desiccated myself. Ah! Going on to mediums now. No, this is Group 3 race. Terrible hard stint. Absolutely terrible. Bit of fuel. Yeah, that face. I saw. Good of you to join me. Yeah, the race is going to be over soon. Now I have to do an amazing medium stint if I have any hope of beating Deckers. Off to a banging start already. Yeah, that's the problem, like when you haven't practiced all tyres, this is what can happen. Just slightly miss your brake point, everything. But the thing is, because Deckers was able to make his soft tyres last to lap 7, he can just do 1 lap on the hards instead of the 4 laps I just did. 3 or 4. Yeah, I'm already with Honda. Already chosen. I'm going to make it work. I'm not going to throw my toys out of the pram because I'm struggling with the rear tyres. Figure it out. Learn. Don't just find the easiest tool. You can learn a lot from going through hard stuff that ultimately makes you a better person when your opportunity really comes. You never know when that could be. Hey. So with Deckers on soft and only has to get hard, it's not looking good for a win at all. I need to figure out a way to make the soft tyres last longer. I do. It's obviously a 3-stopper. I mean, you know, we're not having a good race, but it's not like I've nailed every lap and every corner and I have no answer. You know, there's a lot more pace to be found, especially with the hard tyres and medium tyres, and just tinkering about with my technique while on the softs. You know, look after the rears a bit better, but also it's not just about making the rears less worn, it's about how you drive with them when they are worn. That's also important. You need to adjust your technique so you're not overstepping the limits of the rear end grip. You can't just go, oh well it's all wrong because it's all the tyre's fault, I can't control it. No, there's technique involved, you need to figure it out. Power cars, Aston Martin, Dodge Viper, Corvette. I haven't used Lexus, so I don't know, but Lexus used to be a bit of a power car as well. Nah, definitely not. It just wouldn't offset the 8 or 9 seconds lost in the pits. Just wouldn't. Not in 5 laps. Good thinking though, but nah, it wouldn't work. You've made too many mistakes in different phases of the race. Like it's right there, just steps. I need to learn how to control that, and that will ultimately be a key to being able to attack every lap, even though my tyres are wearing out. But if you can't control it, it's not always a reflection of the tyres, it's a reflection of the way you're driving. And you need to look at that first. You can't control the rate of tyre wear, but you can control the way you drive, so focus on the stuff you can control. Figuring out these mediums a bit more now. I think the BMW is low-key a really strong car. It's actually brilliant through the corners. Fuck's sake, why is it that sometimes a curve goes, yeah, I'm going to flip you, and other times it barely bumps? My laps aren't consistent enough. That's the problem. If you actually look at my lap times, they're just swinging forward and back too much, and that's what I need to work on. That's the really irritating thing about lobbies. After you qualify, you don't have the option of selecting your tyre. What a stupid thing to do. PD should fix that and make it so that you can change tyre after your qualifying session. Why would you not allow that? Sam's pace is really solid. I don't know what tyres he's on, but it's really, really good. Ah, I lost the freaking rear. Fuck's sake. Why am I not holding the rear? What am I doing? Because I've got relatively even tyre wear, but it comes a point when I just start struggling with the rear end. I'll figure it out. All about the checkers. Get it there, it just started to go. Yeah, that's going to be a really important thing to figure out across the season. But you don't learn unless you force yourself to. So, yeah. Jack is in the pits for the last time. He did 2 laps hard. I've got to figure out the rear. Oh, yeah. The most irritating thing is hitting that Ah! Fucking wall! Haha! It gives you instant douchebagitis. The worst. There are loads of mistakes in that race. Loads. 2 chicane of death hits. Lots of silly little mistakes. And rear tyre stability, where it's just gone again. Yeah, I'm really struggling with that. It's a long race as well. Look, it's been 37 minutes. Properly long races, which is awesome. I really like that. It's probably one of the longest FIA style races we've had. Damn. Yeah, I am. It's chronic and acute. It's a combination of the two. It's pretty advanced stages, and I mean, look at the state of me, for Christ's sake. You can tell it's bad. The doctor saw me and just went, just go home and see your friends and family. There's nothing I can do. It's just beyond it. Just enjoy the last few moments of your life. You know, it's okay. Binge-itis as well. Yeah, a bit of that. That's a symptom of douchebagitis, to be fair. Ah, rear stability. Ah. Sam delivered a really good race. Really good. Supreme pace in that Beamer. That was fun. But yeah, a 38-minute race, boys and girls. Yeah, I'm with Honda, man. Already chosen. Already chosen. Ah. That was good fun. That was really good fun, Sam. Awesome stuff. So yeah, we've learned a lot. I think the pit stop strategy can be refined. Not hitting the chicane of death can be definitely refined. And yeah. So yeah. I'm gonna figure it out. Yeah, the M6 is awesome. When I raced it with the 2-hour race on Sunday, and I got to know it, but that was just one track to be fair, I was literally like, wow, what a car. I was doing qualifying laps 6/10 faster than Ferrari. And you'd think a Ferrari would smash it around a track like Alsace. You really would. Oh dear. For a few laps. Oh yeah, I'm with you now. I've got a conversation. It's a really solid car, man. Good choice. Really good choice. Really solid. God, that was hard. I have got some work to do. I'm going to be working at this race all week. Primarily because I want to figure out what it is I'm doing that's basically tipping the NSX into a spin all the time and ruining the rear tyres and just generally losing time because I'm not on the gas. I'm friggin' fighting the cut. So yeah, we gotta figure that out because we've got the pace. Definitely got the pace. I gotta check the replay. I don't know what pits. Yeah. Not sure. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm gonna go in a minute, but we're gonna look at this replay. We're gonna look at the sort of driving that Deckers was doing, what he was doing with his fuel, and how many laps he did on what tyre. 38-minute race though, sounds good, because that also means that the time gap between races is smaller, because I felt like they were a little bit long. Half an hour? I mean, I don't know. No refuel. Yeah. Do you know what's interesting about the M6? If you shift it, when the bar gets to about just over halfway, you're not actually that much slower than if you redline it. That's an interesting thing about the BMW, because when me and Miro were racing at our sets, I was short shifting at halfway and he was basically redlining it, and we were matching each other. So, and Miro was pretty much on pace with me. We were only a couple of tenths out of each other, really. So I noticed that it's just got so much torque that there's really not a lot of pace loss from short shifting. Whereas the Honda, you short shift it, you feel it. It hurts. It hurts its pace on a straight line. Really likes to rev. So yeah, let's look at what Cheeky Chops was doing. I'll just get on with it a bit. Yeah, a bit short shifting. I mean, that's how fast he's going, and he's short shifting more than me. And I was just basically working hard to hang on. So that tells you about the Corvette's pace. Yeah. Fair enough, mate. It's a challenging car, but you will learn an immense amount if you go with it. It's difficult. You're just putting too much work with the rear tyres. Like, the tyre wear isn't majorly worse than the front tyres. It's relatively okay, it's just that I'm not handling the car right. I'm just tipping myself into a spin. It was around about lap 4 that I started to struggle. Let's look at the tyre wear. Yeah, it's a little bit worse on the rear, but it's not so bad to explain why I'm losing the rear. The reason I'm losing the rear is my technique and my lines. Because it's different from the AMG. I kind of had to unlearn it, you know? It probably were, mate. What are yours like? Yeah, look. Rear tyres are solid. Decker's just a little bit better. He's a good driver. I like that livery, though. Look at that. Quite cool. It makes me think of... Have you seen the new BMW M4 GT3? Obviously with the wide, long grille. Maybe they put that grille in so that the race car had better aerodynamics with an air intake. Maybe that's why they did it, because they want the M4 to be their GT3 car. That's a theory, because nobody likes the look of it, you know, so why would something ugly exist? Better performance in a race car. That's a theory. You reckon? I haven't looked at all of the races and whatnot. I think the Honda could be competitive here. I just have to figure out the rear. So, we're looking at it through this corner. Just fighting it. I'm not confident or comfortable. Francis, I'm sure you've got some tips of handling the Lambo, because you managed to win friggin' top split races with the damn thing. So, you know, let's hear it. What do you think I'm getting wrong with this damn thing? Lexus, yeah. It used to be really, really strong, although I really struggled with Lexus's understeer. I really struggled with it. I was using BB -2. -3 was just making me understeer to turn one a bit too much. -1, it's a bit too sketchy. Going with Honda, whee! Good choice, mate. Yeah, it is a horrendous grille on that new M4. I don't like it. And I'm glad that the M2 Coupe doesn't have that stupid grille. For God's sake. It's just... Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I started the race on -3, and then I dropped to -2 about 70% into the race. So, yeah, basically -3, -2. Yeah, you have, because you were Ferrari before, weren't you? difficult bugger, really difficult bugger. I think the BB of the M6 should be 0. Yeah, I think it should be 0. I mean, fuck, I wasn't catching up with you. So, yeah. Typically, anything between -1 and -3 with the Honda, I've found. Yeah, I don't think you should think about setting your BB in relation to the tyre wear first, Sam. I think you should set the BB in relation to how it feels first, and then moderate your tyres with your actual driving technique. I think that's a better way to kind of the order. So yeah. This is what I've found, because sometimes you might set a BB that looks after your tyres, but it hurts your pace, and you don't learn anything from the car in the way that it pitches, rotates, everything. So yeah, let's have a look at Decker. So he did, I think he did 7 laps, or maybe 8. Yeah, 8 laps. He really took them quite far. So it's interesting. 37.4 is really consistent laps. My last 37. I had a 37.4 on lap 4. Fucked up lap 5. So again, I can't draw any concrete conclusions. You know, I need to get my laps together. So 8 laps soft, medium 9. Okay, 5 laps medium, interesting. Soft, I guess another 8 laps. Interesting. So if I can sort out the way I handle the NSX and take it to lap 7 or 8, it's gonna make a big difference. It's gonna make an enormous difference. But yeah, Decker's delivered. He just smashed it. A little bit. You don't have to shit out your own liver trying to make it save fuel completely, but a little bit. It depends on whether or not you're in the slipstream. And it might be worth trying to stay in the slipstream for most of the race. Medium stint was horrible. 36.4, 8. Yeah, it was a bit random, wasn't it? You're just sort of figuring out the tyres, weren't you? Yeah, that's what we're doing. So Deckers did 8 laps soft, 8 laps soft, 4, 5 medium. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong bit, but yeah. You have no livery for your Dodgers. But yeah, it was 8 laps soft, 8 laps soft, 2 laps hard, the rest medium. That was what Deckers went for strategy-wise, and I think that's a sound strategy. I can't imagine anything else being much better, to be honest. But I'm struggling to make my tyres last longer than 5 laps, and it's not that I'm struggling to make my tyres last, it's that I'm struggling to handle the car right. So yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. That's right. There, right there. Really, really solid pace. And that was a 37-minute 55 total race time, which I can use as a benchmark to work towards. So, yeah. So yeah, that is it for the evening. The plan is this: it's Friday. We'll be on tomorrow, and we'll be practicing this manufacturer race again. So get involved, and we can also do some dailies as well. So yeah, tune in tomorrow. What sort of time? Because it's a bit of a weird one for me tomorrow. I'm going to say around about 4 PM until 8 PM. That's the plan, and that's what should happen. But yeah, I'll hopefully see you then, and I'll see you tomorrow. Awesome sauce. Cheers everybody, have a good evening. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you soon. Yeah, same as me, Deckers. Mediums and hards, I need to get it tuned in. But yeah, peace out. See you.